I would like to share just some scriptures, for those who are watching, and one verse that really, it captures kind of my life. And if I were to choose like a life verse or a passage, I would look at John 15, especially in verse 5, when it talks about him being the vine and that we are the branches. And just looking at the fact that if we're not connected to the vine, it clearly states that we can do nothing. And that probably exemplifies a lot of my life when I tried to do life without God, and it amounted to nothing. But now seeing that if you are that branch that's connected to God, and he says that if he abides in me and I in him, he is one that bears much fruit. And I really take that verse to heart, because I realize that since being away from the vine and seeing what it means to be connected to the vine, just life is just completely different. And also in conjunction with another verse that that's very important to me. And we talk about as Christians talk about the gospel all the time, and a lot of people say, oh yeah, John 3:16, I know all about it. But if I were to look at just what is most important and capture the essence of what the gospel is, dying on the cross and for us because of our sin, of him raising from the dead and his ascension to heaven, to me that incorporates the whole essence of it. And we need to look at ourselves. If we were to truly understand and appreciate the gospel, we need to come to grips of our own sin, and really look at why is it that we are that way, and also gives the whole power and realization of exactly what Jesus did on the cross to take all that garbage, all that sin, all that brokenness away. And that's why I encourage those who are, watching this, is understanding that we need to be living a gospel-centered life, to be completely reliant on God, trusting of God. Don't be caught up into the all these things of what all these things that can lead to pride. Understanding that your life is meant for God, it is to glorify Him, and that's something that I try to remember and remind myself all the time. And once again, it's not for being prideful. It's not about thinking I'm awesome or something. But I want to make sure that I'm constantly, everything in my life, that I'm trying to reflect the glory back to God, because He's the one who deserves it, not me. We have to be careful in ministry to making sure that we don't have some attitude thinking that we're doing someone or doing God a favor, or thinking that we're awesome, that we're talented, and look how great things are because of our work. And it's not. This is God's ministry. This ministry is a gift God has given responsibility for us to be a part of, but ultimately it is God's ministry, not ours. So I want to just once again encourage everyone, know that let your identity be defined by who you are as a child of God. Don't compartmentalize your faith or what you believe in as just only a segment of your life. You have to understand that this is your entire life. This is your identity, that you are a child of God.